What up, collective? My name is Delilah. Welcome to Starseed Direct, baby. Whew. Just now getting back to the house. Been running around doing errands all morning. I have to apologize. Welcome to the Edge. If you are a returning visitor, thank you so much for your continual support. Every like, every share, every comment, every subscribe helps me, a single mompreneur, continue my lightwork mission in shining bright and also activating the light in others, right? Because it takes many hands to make light work. Thank you so much for joining me today. All right, this is going to be a collective energy reading. So take what resonates, leave the rest. Some parts may not resonate with you, okay? So if you want something more surgical, you're going to have to book a personal reading. At this time, I'm not taking any personal readings. I'm doing coaching and dream interpretations currently at this time. But I have a list of very reputable and clean energy readers that I could recommend you to, okay? All right, let's go ahead and start with the Rumi. See the overall feel of the energy today for the collective. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Let's go ahead and get a collective energy temp check. We have 41, Victory of Miriam. 41 may be significant, deriving to 5, okay, which signifies change, okay? Victory of Miriam. If you are longing to caress the moon, don't turn away from it. If you are not ill, why do you crawl under a blanket to hide? If you are in a quarry of sweets, why do you look so sour? You live in the spring of life. Why are you withered inside? Don't fight against yourself. Don't flee from what could be your glory. Life, a fearless moth, dive into the flame. Why be linked to your obsessions? Burn out in the flames until your heart and soul are enlightened. Get out of the old carcass and form yourself a new body. Why are you afraid of a fox when you descend from lions? Why be a lame ass when you have the strength of stallions? The beloved you seek will arrive to open the door to your fortune, for love is the key that opens all of your locks. How quaint. Collective, this oracle is bringing the message of affirmation and success. Why? Because your victory is already assured. There's no need to stumble, worry about falling, because the victory is already yours. Okay? When you wake up and you believe in yourself, the universe will respond to that energy, thus gravitating circumstances, opportunities, and people that also believe in you. Okay? So whatever affirmations you're using currently may be significant at this time, okay? The universe is responding. You also have self-love. Self-love is not egotistical. It shows you and others that you are worthwhile and deserve love in all of its many forms, okay? This is a message about victory in loving oneself. Now, I know the more religious type in the spiritual community will say that, per revelation in the last days, men will be lovers of self and all that. I'm not talking on that extreme, okay? We're not talking about narcissism. We're not talking about greed. We're talking about a healthy amount of self-love, right? Taking care of your body, taking care of your responsibilities, rising to the occasion and being confident and driven to achieve success in whatever you set out to do or your endeavors, okay? We're going to pause for a second and pull an angel number, okay? And whatever this angel number is, it may be significant to a part or the whole reading, okay? We have 2, we have 3, we have 8. 2, 3, 8. angel number 238. Okay, so keep those numbers in mind as we go ahead and continue the reading. Victory in self-love, knowing your worth and not settling for less than what you're worth. Why? Because you are fearfully and wonderfully made, collective, and don't let anyone tell you any different. Yes. And now you understand that the whole reason that love was not gravitating towards you, the kind of love that you express, collective, right? Because not any kind of love is going to be good enough. If you settle for less, that's exactly what you're going to get. Okay? You need to be patient with yourself and others. By you exuding this self-love, you are showing others around you that you are worth the love that you give out, and you deserve love in many forms, whether that's a romantic relationship, a friendship, or a workmanship, right? Because we want conducive energy when we're creating things. You show love to yourself as well as to others. That's also giving a sense of respect, right? I recently tweeted on social that a lot of people assume that respect is required. I personally feel like respect is a gift. And when someone has the capacity to love and gift you with respect, it's only eloquent and proper manners to reciprocate that respect, right? Because some people will tell you love and respect are two different things. I personally believe it goes hand in hand, right? Because self-love is also a form of self-respect. How can you expect anyone to respect you if you don't respect yourself? Same goes for love, okay? Let's go ahead and pivot to the chakra deck and see what exactly this is involving. Whoa. One card, Holy Spirit. Wow. Okay, very strong energy here. Fourth chakra, which is the heart chakra, unconditional love. I allow myself to be open to giving and receiving love without fear of rejection. I give without expecting recognition or acknowledgement in return. When I am loving to others, I am helping bring out the innate love within them so they also feel uplifted, worthy, and cared for. I love myself the way I am, not the way I was or could be, and I extend this love to others. I teach others how to love and respect me by how I love and respect myself. You see that? You see that? Okay, this is definitely synchronistic with what I just was saying. I can't even make this shit up. Heart chakra. So when you get into that energy of unconditional love, you are raising the vibration, okay? They actually did a scientific study on this in a magazine. I don't remember which science magazine it was, but your heart literally emits a pulse, an electromagnetic field around your body. So as you continue to keep your vibration higher or ascending higher, okay, through forms of practice of self-love, but also meditation and various other ways that you can raise your vibration, you are actually strengthening the emission of your frequency from your heart, okay? And in doing so, it makes you more magnetizing to whoever's on your frequency, right? Because even people that aren't on your frequency are going to be drawn to it, but once they reach a certain distance to your pulse, either they have to rise to meet you or they're going, it's like a magnet. You know, you have two sides to a magnet. If someone is on your frequency, they're going to, draw to you like, quickly. If someone isn't on your frequency, they may still be drawn to your light because you are of light, okay? And your frequency is very healing. But once they get to a certain distance of you, they repel. Why? Because at that point, they choose not to rise and meet you where you're at, okay? That's also significant here. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Let's go ahead and Hit the baby Lenormand. One on victory of Miriam, self-love, allow love, and heart chakra. Whew, collective. We have the house. I'm hearing the house always wins. I'm also hearing the house don't fall when the bones are good. You're realizing that this is part of fixing, recreating, or establishing a new foundation, okay? Because it starts at home, okay? I know a lot of people could resonate with that message. If your home isn't right, your vessel, okay, you're not going to be able to achieve the things you set out to do, okay? You can wish and wish and wish all day long, but faith without works is dead. You have to be able to then, okay, I take the time to visualize what I want for myself, right? And then you also have to put the work into yourself as well as towards your goals to manifest them, okay? Whether that's saving money, it doesn't necessarily have to be money related though. It's how you take care of yourself, how you respect your body, your vessel, your mind, right? Allowing others to enjoy and celebrate with you this unconditional love that you exude, because this is about energy. Remember that everything is energy. So when you seemingly, doesn't matter what your life is looking like, you wake up every day, you show up, right? Because that's all that the Most High petitions of us, is to show up. You do your best, you keep your vibes high, you stay positive no matter what you're facing, and I guarantee you things are going to turn around. Not only are things going to turn around, but they're going to be consistent and conducive to you gaining the victory. All right, so let's go ahead and hit the tarot now and see any more messages we can get in regards to this message, collective. Beautiful energy, collective. If you resonate with this message, well done. You know, every day is a new day to start new, right? You don't want to bring problems from yesterday into today, and know that if it's not something you can handle formidably at that time, give it to the Most High, okay? Or whatever you believe. Personally, I like to write letters to God and then burn them, symbolizing that, you know, now that I've given it to God, I don't have to worry about it anymore, right? All right, so let's go ahead and hit the tarot now. We're going to be working with the Urban Tarot today and see what's going on here. All right. Self-love, allow love, and unconditional love. Can you give us some insight on this message, Holy Spirit? Let's get some insight on this message. Thank you so much. You have the Ace of Cups. Okay. The divine is literally ushering in this new opportunity in love. Perhaps a cup to you, collective. You don't need to wait on others to salute you, because the divine is saluting you. So go ahead and enjoy your well-deserved cup from the Most High, okay? You also have the High Priestess. Possibly a new opportunity in love, whether that's self-love or love from another, is coming in. You intuitively know that whatever this is that you're trying to gain a victory in is going to be extremely successful. You also have the Gourmet Chef, which is the Knight of Pentacles in this deck. Perhaps because you intuitively knew or know now that by staying committed to yourself, it is by default allowing the universe to see your commitment and gravitate the same type of situations and energy to you, right? Because it starts with you. It does not start in someone else. It does not start with something else. It starts in you. And when you can reset that energy or wake up every day with a grateful heart, this is touching back on the 9 declarations video we did. If you want to review that video, I'll try to remember to link it below, either in the description box or the comment section. Okay, waking up, taking heed to the 9 declarations and moving forward high vibrationally, no matter what you have to take care of, right? Okay, let's go ahead and build on the message with a round of clarifiers. Clarifying the Ace of Cups. We have power, 4 of Pentacles. Yes, holding near and dear to this Ace of Cups, this new opportunity to love, whether that is love oneself or love how the Most High made you, okay? Blocking out and tuning out any low vibrational energies that are going to think or speak otherwise, because you know, collective, that regardless, the Most High is going to love you no matter what position you are in this journey, whatever part of the marathon you're on, right? Because it's not a race, it's a marathon indeed, okay? May the late, great Nipsey Hussle rest in peace, all right? Let's go ahead and clarify the High Priestess. Page of Pentacles, all right? Or the Prince of Dis. Okay, so we have the Prince of Dis, Knight, Prince. Okay, so that would be the Page, wouldn't it? I don't think there's a Princess of Dis in this deck. All right, so clarifying the High Priestess is the Page of Pentacles, which means that you intuitively know that, you know, it's going to happen piece by piece. You know, it may not be a huge offer coming in, but nonetheless, it's an offer. And in doing so, it's going to allow you to move forward towards your victory, right? You got to start somewhere, collective, all right? The Knight of Disc is getting clarified by the Princess of Disc. Okay, so there is a princess. Page. So this is the Page. Committed on every level of the journey. Interesting. You got a lot of earth energy here. Okay, this is also speaking of you taking time to invest in yourself. Also is the energy I'm getting. Okay, with the Page of Pentacles falling under the Knight of Pentacles, this is you stacking. Okay, whether that's finances or stacking on your habits, right? It takes 21 days to establish a new habit or routine. Perhaps you are slowly building on that. There may be some areas you still want to work on, but you know that it's going to be a long-term change with consistency. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Okay, so you know ultimately what it looks like, collective, is you're taking the time to love yourself, but you're also taking the time to be very strategic right now. This is looking like very positive manifestation energy. You're taking a little bit here and a little bit there, and you're spreading it out, not to thin yourself out per se, but you know that ultimately you can't be a well-oiled machine to continue going in the momentum you want to unless you take care of home first. Right? We've already talked on this message several times. This may physically be your home, or this may be your vessel, right? Because a lot of people misconstrue that and judge. Maybe you have house already taken care of, right? You go to work every day, you take care of your children, your house stays clean, you cook, you do all the, domestical things that you need to do. But I'm getting very strongly from this message, thank you, Holy Spirit, that this home per se is not about your physical dwelling. This is about your vessel. Keeping your vessel clean, taking your spiritual baths, taking time to meditate, taking time to stay optimistic and high vibrational no matter what you face. And because you have been consistent in doing that, despite what other people want to say, despite how other people want to judge your victory, the Most High says, I'm in charge. I see what you go through behind closed doors. I see what you have sacrificed, the hard work you've put in, and how faithful you have been to the cause, despite what other people on social media want to look at and say, despite what competitors want to say, despite what jealous bystanders want to say. I see you behind closed doors, and I know that you have put in the work. And this is why the Most High is ushering in this Ace of Cups. And you know that now. You know that. That's what cuts you different from other people. And I'm getting whatever love that you're exuding, whatever energy that you're emitting, okay? It's definitely being received well with the Two of Cups and the Eight of Pentacles. This could be in regards to a work situation, okay? Someone loves what you do, collective, and they want to express that love because they know you've come a long way. They see your growth. They also see potential in you to go even further. Now that you're on the mindset of, I'm not ever going to give up, I'm going to keep going. Even if the dynamics or certain aspects of this race changes, I'm still going to finish and I'm going to complete. Why? Because this isn't about apples and oranges. This isn't about being better or the same or, like someone else. You are standing in your authentic truth and you love yourself for who you are, for who the Most High or Source or Ra made you to be. And because you've come to this realization and you block out the low vibrational noise that is the naysayers, the Most High is allowing this love to come in for you because you're cut from a cloth that they don't even make anymore, collective. It's a collector's item. This is why legends, ascended masters before you divinely guide you and protect you. This is why other legends or people that have reached multitudes of success in what you do possibly, or they may not even be in the same field of what you do, but they look up to you and they admire you because they see some part of you in themselves. Why? Because unconditional love is a reflection. Your electromagnetic field that is around your heart is only going to magnetize like things, right? So it may also magnetize things that aren't like you, but that's because the majority of whatever else is composited of whatever that being or situation is overrides that aspect of them. Okay, but when you are in this energy, you're going to attract the love that you give yourself. I'm also getting a strong sense of being patient with oneself and allowing love, right? Because maybe you needed some time to get back to that point to heal yourself in your mindset of, hey, not only am I deserving and worthy of respect and love over myself, but now that I have established that this is what I will tolerate and this is what I will not tolerate, there's people meeting and rising you to the occasion to say, hey, I respect that in you. Let me go ahead and show you some love in return. All right. So let's go ahead and close. I don't want to make this too long. Let's get a closer with the Illuminate Oracle deck. Collective. As we work to create light for others, we naturally light our own way. Yes, Holy Spirit, right on time with that. Because this isn't just about a selfish endeavor, but you have to also be mindful that you can't pour out to others if you don't pour into yourself first, right? On all levels, whether that is health, whether that is establishing stability, whether that is keeping yourself high vibrational and motivated, right? Because the tenacity that you absorb for yourself is going to motivate other people around you, right? To get out here and get it, to take that time to heal oneself, to love oneself, to respect oneself, to be a light bearer, okay? Because as you illuminate and attract like-minded individuals, you are reflecting the light in them. And this is very, very important. This is a part of the journey that a lot of people don't talk about. You know, we talk about raising our vibration and holding the light and carrying the light, but it ends up being in a competitive nature. What people need to understand is we're not here to compete. We're here to complete. And as you work to create light for others to have as a beacon, right? Think of it like a lighthouse. You're helping light the way for others. You are naturally lighting your own way. I love you, collective. I hope this message found you well. And until next time, love and light.